To tell me about moderation the instant I go live. Genius. The AI is going to take everybody's jobs, but it's not going to tell you. Don't throw up a pop-up when someone's going live on YouTube. It took a lot of courage to go live and give you guys an update. Mostly because I know nobody cares what's going on with me. One update, I blocked one person off of my YouTube that came in and made a comment, so it would be a hasty generalization to suggest that the next person that comments is going to get blocked, but might be a 50-50 chance. I don't know. I'm not sure what today is, but here's something new. They put a storage unit across the street from my house. The gentleman's name is Miguel, but I've been communicating with them. They've been making property improvements over there, but that's news. And I got a Buddha over here. Let me see. I can flip the camera on YouTube and it actually works, I think. But look at, I got a Buddha put out there. I rearranged my rocks, so that's new. And I have some stuff that's not out there because it rained. I had to put it away. I just put a lot of stuff away, but I got a lot of really cool stuff going on in my front yard. And look, someone close to me bought me this little toy, which is I never had an Aprilia yet, but this is at like a Goodwill or something. I got a cheap toy, and I got a toy. 56-year-old guy's excited about getting a toy. I got one of these Flip 6. This is kind of nice because I can wear music when I'm riding my bike, because I like to ride without a shirt on. Oh, is it SBZ? What's up, SBZ? Yeah, because I like to ride without a shirt on, and this thing's pretty dope. It actually sounds better than headphones, and because it's all nice and symmetrical the way I got it set up, it doesn't interfere with the way I like to ride. It's something slinging around, but it's not like weighted to one side or the other, so it's nice and symmetrical. I think I've already shown this, but I got a new mailbox. I got a crack in my windscreen I need to fix too. Oh, and I painted some numbers, so these are new numbers I painted right here, these 721 numbers. And I got more than just those two. Hey, appreciate the comments on the hair. Yeah, I've been, I guess it's been a while since I've done a live, and you can tell time by my, you can tell what time of the year it is by what my beard looks like. You can tell the time of the year by my hair and my beard. But yeah, I've been letting it go. It's been fun, really. I've been enjoying letting the hairstyle go. I think I locked up. Let's go for a ride, bro. You wanna go for a ride? Let's do that. That'll be fun, wouldn't it? I could show you around the Tower District, bro. Let me start by showing you. Look, let's zoom in, right? Driving and live streaming. Look, this is a new fence I built right here. I'm gonna put some stuff on this fence. Everybody comes in here and they get backed in here, and that's like a place you could advertise. Look, a service due soon, bro. This is what you're not supposed to do, right? But everybody in Dubai does this, right? They're like driving, acting like they're not driving. They're like paying more attention to the broadcast than right? They're paying more attention in the broadcast than they are to what they're doing, driving around. Maybe we could have some conversations, We could drive around and engage some people. Here, let me plug in the power. I only got 10% battery. We're turning right on Broadway. We're heading north on Broadway from Thomas Avenue right now. And here, I'll give you a view of what you see. There's a famous address over here on the internet, real close to my house. We're heading Broadway, and I don't know what that street sign says, but Bremer, I think. No, Dudley. And then that fence right there is on the internet. And the person that lives there is like, oh, if you tell people where I live, you're trying to dox me, right? So, fuck those people. I'm just kidding. I don't know them. I'm just saying, whoever does stuff like that, you're trying to bring attention to yourself and punish people after you succeed in bringing attention to yourself. That sounds like violence. I'm not sure, right? Sounds like violence. Here's somebody doing some maintenance. So here's Bobby Salazar's. This guy, he just got federal charges for arson, the guy that runs this place. That's in the recent news. Bobby Salazar's, if you want to look that up. Here's a gentleman who likes to clean things up. Howdy. He's having a phone conversation. Here's Irene's. Sequoia 777 right here. They just closed down, and they're going to be getting some help to open back up, you know. And then here's the Tower Theater right here. The chicken pie shop right here, they're gonna never do anything with that. And then this weirdo that's been like looking at me while I sleep, she got her tags over here, bro. Right there, that's her tag. Anyways, she got more tags over here. Let's go and look at this predator that's been harassing me. Let's look at her tags over here. How about that? We're at the Dollar Tree. And this is where all the beggars hang out. And then them tags I'm telling you about right there. See them tags right there? That one right there. Yeah, that's this weirdo that rides a three-wheel bicycle. If we can find her, I'm gonna engage her. Because she's been harassing me at my residence, telling me what to do, coming up on my front yard, giving me warnings. She's like, last warning. Here's the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. It's hard to drive and operate a live stream on YouTube. Hopefully I don't have to charge. Yeah, I lost weight, SBZ. I weighed 150 pounds. So that might be as much as 50 pounds or 25% of my body mass compared to when I might have had more weight on a previous occasion. Oh, here we go. Here's the Tower Theater. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. Somebody's honking. I don't know if they're honking at me, but I gotta be careful. I'm just gonna hold this over here and not pay attention, but hopefully we're getting good angles. But I'm looking at the road, I'm not looking at the camera. Here's the Sequoia Brewery, here's Irene's. Here's Lives right here. Mia, which is the new place. Splash right here. It's been here about the same time as Vibes, I guess. And then the coffee component coffee shop is right here. Look at this 7-Eleven sign. Pretty cool. And this is the Tower District Coffee Shop. It's a popular place to hang out. And then here's the AK Smoke Shop. Another popular place. The Lincoln Pub is right here. The Lincoln Pub. And then this is El Patio. Over here is a smoke shop. It's changed names. It's been the 710 Smoke Shop. It's been all different kinds of names. The laundry. Here's the King Laundry, Pacific Pizza. And then the famous Tower Gas. This is TikTok famous Tower Gas. Let's pull in. If you don't know about Tower Gas from TikTok, I'm not on TikTok, so all I know is what they tell me, but this is a famous place on the internet. So many weirdos hanging out over here. And Miguelitos Tacos, they're posting to my Facebook group. But these guys have engaged with me. But yeah, Tower Gas is a pretty cool place. Let's pull into pump number 2. Pump number 2 at Tower Gas. Ding, ding. You guys having fun? I never done a YouTube live and drive, not in the tower anyway. So the first YouTube live and drive in the tower. But yeah, when I'm riding my wheelies, I might be slinging a flip 7. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? Here's some Tower District bicyclage. This over here is a neighborhood thrift. My neighbor, he works there, so I get 50% off everything at the thrift shop. Yeah, man. Let's see what's up on the dash. I got service due soon. What else I got? Let me hit the info button. Info. How many miles I got? 95,600. It's 9:17 a.m. What else is over here, bro? I don't know. What is that? Moon. They used to have a dispensary back behind here. It was one of the first ones. I don't know if there still is one. And this is the address where we're at. Guess where we are? 420 Olive. We're at 420 East Olive Avenue, just by chance. There's only one 420 East Olive, and that's where we is. You know what I'm saying? At the gas, at the Tower Gas. There's a bus stop right there. Look at that big ass tree. And this empty lot has got plenty of infamy, all kinds of weird, crazy shit going on around here. I'm not gonna fill up, I'm gonna drive out, but Tower Gas is a stop. Let's see what else we got. What else do we got? Let's do a little illegal driving and try not to get in trouble, bro. I gotta put on my seatbelt. I don't know if YouTube allows all the different camera angles, but I'm zooming in and out, and I think it's appropriately doing the changes. I gotta zoom out and stuff, but a lot of this is gonna be try it and see how well it comes out, but hopefully it's not too terrible. We'll let you guys get a view from a wider angle of some of these businesses here as we drive by. Color me chula. Here's a bus over here. But the Tower District is a vibrant community, very bicycle friendly, and it's, you know, it's early on a Saturday. This is a Saturday. It's early on a Saturday right now. People are chilling, maybe a little cleanup. Here's the internet. This furniture place has been here forever. I don't know who shops here, but this place has been in continuous operation. And like I said, Bobby Salazar's right here. He's in the news, federal charges, arson. Sound like he's harassing some of his waitresses. There's the tower right there. That's the tower. Theater, that is. We're in the Tower District. That's the Tower Theater. That's our landmark. And then Lucy's right there, Mamma Mia's. That's a good place. They got a good 16-inch pizza over there. Let's see what else we got. I usually come out here and ride wheelies, man. Coming out here doing a YouTube live from my car, that's not my normal MO. Look at this guy behind us here, bro. Let's see what we can get the rearview mirror. Yeah. I don't know. Zoom in a little. Doot, doot. Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? All right, let's see what else we got. I'm trying not to crash, right? I'm gonna get in trouble with the law. But, you know, if you're cruising Tower, you know, you might be looping in and out of the Dollar Tree like this. Seeing all the characters hanging. You know, people see a phone up like this, they wonder who's filming, you know what I mean? Like, probably, oh, is it a narc? You know what I mean? So I'm taking risks just filming like this. Because shady stuff be going on around in this parks right here in the Dollar Tree parking lot.